Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action. As you can see right there, Shifting Ceratops returning to Stampede Dinos. It's been far too long. It's a nice new addition, better than just the sort of general Thrashing Brontodon that I was thinking about the past few days, because I have a lot of artifact and enchantment hate already, which we'll get into in a brief second after I resize myself. Well, that's pretty good. Cut, yes, good night everyone watching right now. Later on, whenever it is, maybe you're already asleep, so if you're watching or listening in the morning on your drive to work, hopefully it's devastating as the previous stream. But right to the meat of the changes. This spot, the 3 Shifting Ceratops that are right there, that was Thrashing Brontodon. I didn't have anything really specific that I needed to hate against. Tear Asunder, pretty straightforward. If we get that black mana, if we kick it for 4, 2 of any color, a green and a black, we get to exile Quintorius, we could exile Amalia, whatever thing that focuses on one thing. That's the catch-all. Good stuff. And of course we get to exile an artifact or an enchantment. Lovely, especially exiling artifacts that are indestructible. Floats around a little bit there, the Izzet in Soul, enchanting an artifact, making it a 5/5. Painful stuff. So we cover all this stuff that focuses on one thing, and that's a fair bit. Extinction Event focuses on stuff we can't target, potentially, or decks that have a lot of creatures at a certain mana value, odd or even. Boom. Vampires, as always. Hornet Queen for flying creatures and that sort of thing. Graveyard stuff specifically. Again, many of you have seen that Izzet Phoenix is not much of a problem. Grease Fang, like I mentioned the previous stream, Tear Asunder, you exile that artifact, the vehicle, and I don't know, we're left with some free spots, some flex spots. So I thought, let's do Shifting Ceratops. That's good, especially because sometimes, not all the time, I have less Cavern of Souls. It does mess me up with Archdruid's Charm, but I wanted to put as many matches, as many games through the paces with 4 Archdruids and the 4 Cavern, see how much it actually messes me up, but plan to, if I have an Archdruid's Charm, never play Cavern of Souls until I absolutely have to. If I don't have any other land for the turn, I'll play it. But we'll see. I think it should work out. I definitely want to keep Cavern of Souls in. There have been some cases, today even, where I've had a match, I didn't have a Cavern of Souls, I didn't have enough, I was kicking myself, and I would have won because they countered Ghalta. And if I only had this, boom, Ghalta would have, as it always does, put all those lovely creatures onto the battlefield. Otherwise, everything is basically the same still. As always, Castle Garenbrig, lovely. Sunken, love it. And I'm still loving Prosperous Innkeeper, a thing for 2 that gets me ahead, a one-time use, and oftentimes I only need to use that extra mana once. It doesn't have to be a mana rock, anything like that. Boom, I just need to get a little bit closer to play this, kill the opponent that turn with a lot of haste. Lovely stuff. Although I did trim Surakan Goreclaw down to 2 copies. I want more than 1. I definitely feel I want more than 1. Absolutely. Less than 4, less than 3. That's basically how I ended up with 2 there. I trimmed Xenagos as well. I was thinking of having Xenagos, God of Revels, 1 copy, Surak, 1. You know, if I see them both, oh, that's good, extra haste. But no, I think Surakan Goreclaw is going to be much more impactful because it gives haste to everything. That might be what I need. Possibly. And get this. If I have 2 Ghalta Stampede Tyrants, I play the first one, and it puts every creature onto the battlefield, but I put the second one on the battlefield with Surakan Goreclaw, everybody at the same time. And the first Ghalta that I played, I choose to sacrifice that. So the second one's out, it gets the haste, and it gets that counter from the Surak. We'll see if that happens, but it's gonna be pretty cool if that does. But more haste. The more haste, the merrier. Up and above and beyond Regisaur Alpha and Palani's Hatcher there. List as always in the description. Join the Discord if you haven't already. But I say we jump right into the matches tonight. See what it's going to be. 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from Thunder Junction and from supercharging Dinos. And I don't know. It seems just about every deck. Probably Thunder Junction is going to create some new sort of archetype, a tier 1, a tier 2 deck with all the crazy stuff. Somebody's gonna probably break something. Kind of like Greasefang did with Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. Before there was no such thing as a vehicle deck, really. Then Greasefang changed that big time. It's pretty cool. Just all of a sudden, you snap your fingers. Interesting. Creating an entire new deck has always been a pretty cool thing. Doesn't always happen every set, but you never know. You never know. Oh boy. Oh. I jinxed myself. I talked about Cavern of Souls, waiting to play it until I have to. Could it work? You know what? I'm going to risk it. I have this Sylvan Scrying. I can at least get my second source of green. And I should probably get another one. The opponent has taken 2 mulligans, though. Maybe they'll take a third one. That'd be pretty nice. Maybe it's some sort of combo deck. Mono green Devotion, potentially. Mono green to mulligan. Pretty aggressively for the ley line of the guild pack. They want that extra free devotion to help with Nykthos. I could see that being a very real possibility. Now, or it could be Quintorius, which I've been facing a little bit. I'm just happy the Rock Pet is staying around. Hopefully it stays around, because some of the joke things that they do for various holidays and whatnot, the thing gets removed. But it did spend 1,000 gold, so I must imagine that that pet is going to stay there. Man, that's my new favorite. I know it's pretty crazy that the dinosaur pet may have moved away, but you gotta say, it's hard to top the googly-eyed little rock guy. It's also fun to click him. Watch his eyes bounce. It's odd what the opponent is doing. Maybe they're wanting me to concede, perhaps. They've mulliganed a couple times, and they don't like their hand, so they think, well, might as well run the clock down, see if my opponent gets really mad, which is not the case. I pretty much only get mad a couple times a year. Oh, that went down to 4. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. Huh. Hopefully it's not Thoughtseize. Played a deck, mono black, I believe, today on my lunch break. And it was 3 Thoughtseizes back to back to back. Mono black, mid-range with the Vein Ripper and Sorin. I guess if you're in black, you might as well just jam that combo. That absolutely fantastic pairing. Maybe not. Oh. Maybe they have went AFK. Huh. Interesting, but it's kind of probably a hard case. If you are in black, as I face the opponent, can you make a good case to not include Sorin Imperious Bloodlord plus the Vein Ripper? I don't know. Does it really take away from... Okay. Good stuff. Does it take away too much from what the overall deck is doing? Probably not. Oh boy, what a way to start. They knew the devastation that was about to happen. They could feel the rumbling.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Now, I always wonder what happens if the opponent has gone AFK, disconnected, potentially, but there hasn't been an update that I know of for Arena, so maybe they were playing on their phone. The phone can be quite a bit. The phone can be a bit glitchy. Certainly is for me. If I've drained it down to 1 or 2%, plugged it in, if it hasn't been shut off, apparently phones can get kind of funny. Whenever you open up an app, when you do something, they just crash. It's not always Arena or whatever you're doing. Okay. Oh, man, so powerful. We don't even have to barely play. This is a true sign of an absolutely amazing deck. They probably saw the name. They knew. Goodness. I'm just going to rope and hope that Tarzan concedes. My nemesis. We got the Sorin avatar, so makes me feel a little bit worried. Possibly. We got the Vein Ripper coming up. Ooh. It could work. Commune, I do like to see Restless Cottage. Oh boy. You know what? Let's do it. And we're going first as well, which is quite nice. But Commune, if I don't get my second land, dig for it. Then I have 2 for Sylvan to get the third. Then I go Archdruid's Charm. And then we jam-pack stuff. Hopefully it's a Sunken Citadel. Underground Mortuary. Big time. Set up for the draw next turn, and we don't need Regis or Alpha. I want to increase the chances of seeing a land. Or maybe it's Dinosaurs. Oh, Burning Tree Emissary, Gruul, Atarka. Oh, you got 3 Burning Tree Emissaries. Okay. That's pretty good. Well, and we got the Sunken Citadel. Perfect. Yeah, no, that's, well, they will mostly be dead. Dead-ish. We just have to search for the second Sunken. We use that as our land for the turn next turn. We have 3 untapped. Archdruids, searches for Castle Garenbrig. We'll be seeing 2 Sunkens. We'll be having enough for Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, but it will probably be too late. Too little, too late. At that point, we do basically have to play Carnage Tyrant. See what they do. Yeah. They just got very fortunate, able to play those Burning Tree Emissaries for free when they enter the battlefield. It doesn't really matter at this point. Atarka's command, I would imagine. Okay. Gotta be Atarka's command. Okay. Well, that's how it goes. Sometimes you just die, there's nothing much you can do, but the opponent was about to. However, I like the Hornet Queen for this mid-rangey sort of stuff. We've got to be very careful. If we think we could survive, we might not with the Stomp from Bone Crusher and all that, but I do like Extinction Event. A lot of stuff for 2, perhaps. Could be nice to take them all out. I think I'll go Extinction Event instead of the Hornet Queen there. Yeah, well, let's do it. I'll get rid of 1 Surek and Goreclaw. I don't think they have too much in the way of interaction. We'll see. Close but no cigar. Okay, well, that might do it. We were about to do it. Let's hope we do it. Hope the opponent doesn't have 3 darn Burning Tree Emissaries. Ooh, it's never a pretty sight. Oh, a Sunken Citadel. That's well on our way to getting them. Big time. Do I search for another Sunken next turn with the Sylvan? Set up for the Archdruids? Maybe. We do have our Source of Black, fortunately. Yeah, Sylvan Scrying, another Sunken. Get it out of the way. Don't even really think about it. There's nothing that would be a whole lot better than that. Definitely. The Ancrop Crasher is going to be a bit Oh, and the Castle Garenbrig. Okay. Okay. Well, the opponent is potentially almost dead. Archdruids to search for Ghalta would mostly kill him. I don't think they can do 15. Cross your fingers they can't do 15. We're about to find out. Oh boy. Slap that Embercleave. No Embercleave. Huh. Huh. They must have something. Some piece of removal. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty good. They're not going to be busting through this. Hopefully they don't have the Akroan War. I'm certainly going to be crossing my fingers. This is tense. Intense. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Smoke them. Smack them. Attack them. I hope. Ghalta and Tyrranax Rex. Well, we'll see. We'll see. That's still it's quite a bit. Yes, gotcha, buddy. My nemesis, huh? I am the nemesis of my nemesis. So, just General Gruul Coco. Interesting. It's been quite some time since I've seen it, but we got some more information. The Reckless Stormseeker, the Ancrop Crasher, mana value of 3. We could have one specific turn where they play some of those creatures. They don't all have haste. We survive with 3, 4-ish. Not a lot of life. Then it comes next turn and we're able to go with Extinction Event. And that might be the ticket. Although if we land a Hornet Queen, that could also be nice, stalling a lot of their aggression. We have to be worried about a potential Embercleave, Trample, Double Strike on a creature, and gets around Death Touch because their creature hits ours and we would never get to deal the Death Touch damage, sadly. Keep it like that. I think we keep it like that. Yeah, I think that Extinction Event might be nice. I am the aggressor. Ruthless Aggression. I should have played Ruthless Aggression. I think that's going to do it. Do I need the Cavern? Maybe. Maybe not. I'll send it to the bottom. I'll keep the 3 sources of green if and when I do see an Archdruid's Charm, of course. Oh! Well, Sylvan's Crying would get that Sunken Citadel. So we're looking pretty good. I hope. Rampaging Frostodon could be quite a bit of a problem. Pinging us whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Not a fun time. Not at all. Just have to hope we survive. Of course it does ping the opponent whenever their creatures enter, but Extinction Event actually would help. Oh, quite a bit. Taking out the Bone Crusher and Rampaging. I think we might do that. Oh, they are bringing out the Dinosaur Tech Commander Crane, 100%. Sylvan's Crying. Sunken. What does Prosperous Innkeeper do for me? Yeah, you know what? It gets ahead. A little bit. Block the Bone Crusher. Maybe. Probably watch the Innkeeper die. Something like that. Nope, I didn't see that coming. Oh. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I just hope I get an Extinction Event to maybe help save us. No, I don't. Well, the Blaney's Hatcher could potentially help with that. No, Rampaging gonna ping us. Not happening. Yeah. Extinction Event might have been nice. Perhaps, no? Take out Rampaging, take out the Bone Crusher, buy another turn. Well, at the very least, I showed them exactly what can happen. That was good. I wouldn't expect it's going to be a super favorable matchup, but I know I can do my thing. Boom. Hasty death. Scary, scary stuff. Who knows what it's going to be tonight? Maybe it's a sign of things to come. A little bit more on the aggression side of things. I like that. Yep, instant, 100%. Don't think about it. Sunken Sunken and a Castle Garenbrig, plus a Restless Cottage. We're laughing. I would say we're laughing. Maybe not. Could be Selesnya Angels. Oh, Underground Mortuary, that just became even more perfect. We need a forest eventually for Castle Garenbrig. We got it. Boom. Boom. It would be nice if Restless Cottage entered the battlefield untapped. Yeah, it's got to be Archdruid's Charm. Archdruid's for Sunken. Hope that hope that we draw a land that enters untapped next turn. That's going to be about our only bet. Yeah, I don't know. That is a funny thing. I did see them say hello, and it makes me wonder, are they being bad manners because they have such an amazing hand, or... Well, we'll see. But Extinction Event actually could be very good against Angels. Well, it's not a land untapped, unfortunately, but if they're not careful, they are dead. Well, let's get another Tyrranax Rex. Let's make it even more painful next turn. I got to imagine 2 Tyrranax Rexes. Ghalta. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll throw out a hello of my own, as long as they haven't gained too much life. 25? They're going to 27, I think. Yeah. Tends to do the trick. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Ouch, pain. Oh, I don't need Castle Garenbrig. Flood City. You gotta love it. Able to make 6 with Castle Garenbrig, 2 Sunken, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. And we die. 16, 20, 28, 4. Yeah. Jeez, I hate this person. I was doing the math. Okay. Well, hopefully we smoke them. Certainly Hornet Queen is very nice against Angels to buy us some time. My goodness. I like to mute people like that. Maybe I should. I don't actually ever mute people. Mostly I forget to mute them, but yeah, just doing the math. Chill out. I got something to smoke you. Doesn't matter how big your creatures are. It's not dealing 3 damage to everything like damage-based sweepers. Extinction Event really could be the ticket. I'm gonna smoke them. Big time. However, Sarakan Goreclaw, do I want the haste? Maybe. Do I want the Hornet Queen? Nah, we gotta trim something. I do like Carnage Tyrant though. Maybe. 1 Sarakan Goreclaw. Okay, okay. Here goes nothing. Whew. If they... Well, they dodged a bullet. If they weren't on point with the exact Angels, would have been good. Now, the question is, do I want to keep this hand? Extinction Event, very nice. Commune, maybe. I would like that. I would like that quite a bit. Just covered the flying angle quite nicely. Yeah. I do need my source of black. It's going to be Sunken. I think. I'd rather have Sunken and name it Source of Black than Restless Cottage. Oh boy. Watch me draw a forest next turn or something entering untapped and I can't play. Archdruid's turn. Oh, okay. Castle Garenbrig, good stuff. It's looking better. I hope. Another land untapped. You can do it. Commune with Dinosaurs. Sylvan Scrying. Any land. Any land. Oh, there's the commune to get our other source of green. And this is going to be mean. Play your angels. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Barf a bunch. Oh, Resplendent Angel. That is something. Now the question becomes, oh, you gotta be kidding. Do I want to do my thing this turn? If I name even, I take out Giada and Bishop of Wings. That seems pretty good. They're going to pop off next turn. I can't afford to use the 3 mana for Archdruids to search for Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant. I'm pretty sure it has to be Extinction Event. And we gotta hope they don't have Collected Company. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Possibly I can play Carnage Tyrant and still have 1 left for Archdruids if I draw land that enters untapped. Need another Extinction Event at this point, unfortunately. Yeah. Big time. That's not another Extinction Event. I don't know. Sometimes you just die, huh? We tried to do a thing and, nah. Very fortunate. Hey, sometimes you read Duke and you're in the finals match or whatever it is when he won the Pro Tour there and he got back to back reflection of Kikijiki's fables. I think he got like 3, saving himself, just buying enough time, and I forget his opponent's name, but they were on Selesnya Auras, I'm pretty sure, and their aura creature didn't have flying. They were digging for Griff's Boon to give it flying to go over the goblin tokens, and reflection of Kikijiki, and Reed kept drawing that card, making a goblin and just filtering, buying time. You never would guess to get so many in quick succession, but it happens at any and all levels. That was a very good match. Ooh. But that particular one was, I was about to do my thing pretty much all the time against, I would imagine, most other people. It would be deadly. Very deadly. Kyla's Reconstruction, kind of similar to Collected Company, digging, looking at the top stuff, finding things, and yeah. I think Kyla's, they paid 2 for X, so they only looked at the top 2, and they found Fantastic Angels, so yes, that was very, very lucky indeed. Okay, Morgoth, 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's going to be mono blue mill with that Jace avatar. I don't know. I mean, it is very tempting. It's so tempting with the sunken into. Nope. Better? I would say that's better. 2 underground mortuaries feel pretty good with the surveil, seeing what's on top, dig closer for the commune with dinosaurs or something like that. Sending the ancient Imperious Sword to the bottom, the least impactful thing. And what? Hashtag pre-recorded. There you go. That's what it's all about. We'll go commune first just to see if we can dig for a sunken. But we don't dig for a sunken, but we probably need a land. And turn commune into something that can't be discarded. Oh, we don't need another cavern. Maybe we do. Don't. You know what? I'm going to send it to the bottom. I feel pretty good. Mono black, mid-range. Something like that, potentially. At the very least, we got a cavern. We got the innkeeper. Hopefully it survives to gain us a bit of life. But we can go Regisaur Alpha next turn, which... Oh, okay. You can't be doing that. It seems they must be desperate to find another land, and perhaps they're not doing that. Sheoldred's Edict, huh? I say we just go Regisaur. Take advantage of this opportunity. They're tapped out. They're getting a little bit mana screwed. We know all the creatures at the moment are safe. Get as much aggression as possible before they start killing stuff. Boy, I'm just going to be happy anytime I see a Sylvan Scrying. I search for Castle, or Archdruids gets me Castle. Yeah. It would have been nice to go Ancient Imperiosaur next turn, but okay. Okay. Probably getting rid of Carnage Tyrant. Maybe. I could see Carnage Tyrant going away. Yeah. Oh, Commune. Oh, what you gonna get? Yeah, get that Castle Garenbrig, 100%. Just keep attacking. Hope that Demolition Field doesn't take out Castle Garenbrig, but I think that's a very real possibility. Or they just keep taking stuff out. It's a painful amount of thought seizes. Hey, we got the guy. Make Ancient Imperiosaur a little bit bigger. Might as well have it enter 2 more power versus tapping all my lands and attacking with the Innkeeper, which is 1 power. This is good. I mean, it's not the worst thing. Make a treasure, gain some life. We set up for the eventual Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, and not that I have any creatures to put out. Smack them. Smoke them. Man, that Ancient Imperiosaur would be good. You can kind of transfer it a bit. Consider Ancient Imperiosaur would have been some other creature. Wouldn't have been quite as big. Rampaging Brontodon. Maybe they could have targeted Rampaging Brontodon because they had some more removal for 2. But the Ward 2, helping to buy a bit of time with Ancient Imperiosaur, that was nice. That was nice. However, Mono Black, something. We certainly won't get quite as lucky as we did in that game. Chameleon Colossus. I have looked at that a bit from Lorwyn, Shadowmoor, 2 and 2 green. I forget, it buffs itself. You pay a little bit of mana and activated ability. But I know the one you're talking about, 100%. Keep it the same? Yeah. I say we keep it the same. Maybe Extinction Event could be a little bit useful here with Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Probably. I would assume it's in there. Didn't see any creatures from the opponents, but, well, you never know. And, okay, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you don't have to mulligan because you get it perfectly. Man, I love it. Again, this is also an addictive part. Your opening hand doesn't, well, it doesn't really matter if they have Thoughtseize. I only need to see a Castle Garenbrig. Oh, Mono Black Waste Not. I was wondering about that a little bit. You know what? I'll go with Commune. I'll make use of the Sunken to get another Sunken. You know what? Let's go with Planes Hatcher. We have basically all the lands we need. Yeah, we got all the lands we need. We're good. Get more creatures to beat the opponent better. I hope. Sylvan Scrying 100%. We got to get that Castle Garenbrig. Get that online. I like it. I like it a lot. Restless Cottage next turn. We could go Surik and Goreclaw. Planes Hatcher potentially. Oh, they're going to be feeling the pain. You know what? I'll play it. I'll see what it draws out. I imagine it's some piece of removal. We're going to be slamming lots of lovely bodies anyways. I can't play Planes Hatcher. at any point at the moment. I don't have Cavern of Souls to get my source of red. Not sure why they're doing that, but I'll take it. Definitely, they certainly should have taken out Castle Garenbrig, but hey, it's not a very common deck, sort of unfamiliar. Maybe they thought I desperately need that source of black, which is not the case. If I see Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, they're dead, which is a very lovely thing to say. Which I don't see, but we'll get there. We'll get there. One of these days. Kind of like Ancient Imperiosaur. Just play the guy. Let's do it. Liliana of the Veil did her -2. She can't make me sacrifice Ancient Imperiosaur. They might have to completely tap out to take it out, or go with Sheoldred's Edict, of course. Oh boy. Oh man, I need the land so bad. Really, it could be Sylvan Scrying. Let's go Sylvan Scrying. Give them no mana with Waste Not. Ugh, Cavern of Souls. But at least I get my source of red. Lovely stuff that I can start to play Planie's Hatcher. If I can chain a bunch, maybe convoking, making that Ancient Imperiosaur big. But again, they probably have a Fatal Push. Killing the egg that I hatch. Kill it. Oh boy, oh boy. Fatal Push. Let's go. Bitter Triumph. Huh. That is very interesting stuff. Of course, the opponent should have taken out Planie's Hatcher before it went to combat, before I got the trigger to crack an egg. Because now I would just be sitting with 2 0/1s. -2, I sacrifice it. Yeah. What's it going to be? Of course, I would imagine I'm losing all the creatures. However, the opponent does this. Probably. Okay. That's how she goes. At least I got a backup again. Any point I see Ghalta, okay. Well, technically I did see Ghalta. Now the question becomes, you know what? Let's pressure Liliana a little bit. I like the thought of that. Oh, never mind. I can just go, that's what it's all about. Sack the egg. What did I tell you, folks? Yeah. Oh, at some point it makes so much mana playing just the Planies. I was waiting for that moment. Beautiful. I mean, I didn't lose a whole lot, unfortunately. Yeah, Underground Mortuary, see what's on top. If I want to use that Archdruid's Charm. Probably I'll use Archdruid's Charm. Or I might just use Archdruids to take out Waste Not. We'll see. I would imagine they're going to make me discard. Oh, actually, Archdruids could take out Calatus. Nah, what am I thinking? Yeah, let's just kill them. I hope. Or they have a Fatal Push. Huh. Okay. I think I might have had mana to grab T-Rex and cast it, come to think of it. That would have been better. I should have done the math. Now we'll get there, probably. Maybe not. Double Extinction Event. This is, well, it's not the most fun moment in the world. Oh, but okay, there we go. Commune, get something good. I don't need 2 Sunken Citadels, that's for sure. Certainly not attacking with anybody. Does not make sense. Yet. Don't discard something good. Oh, Surak and Goreclaw would have been not too impactful at the moment. That's painful. Man. Ooh, ouch. Not great. Oh, phew, Palani's Hatch. We got something from somebody. Cracking eggs. Still not attacking. Let's get somebody big. Another ancient Imperiosaur would actually be pretty fantastic. Don't. Oh, Archdruids. No. Oh, that would have been so good. No more removal from the opponent. Something big. Something big. No lands. Oh, wait. Yes, got something big. Does that do it? I hope that does it. Okay. This might be the turn. Cracking and attacking. With everybody except that egg. We'll find out. Take out all the zombies. And stuff. Yeah, that tends to do the trick, buddy. Phew. But dialing it back a couple turns there. Yeah, I'm just not used to having enough for the Archdruids to also play the big Tyrranax Rex. It's a good thing to have happen for sure. A wealth of mana. Yeah, very nice. Hey, I'm just happy I got it done against Mono Black. Waste not, because that is, well, that's painful for just about anybody. Maybe not every deck. Annoying, perhaps, for every deck. Having no cards to cast. Excuse me. Oh. It's maybe on the same level of annoyance as various mill decks can be. Mono Blue, Dimir, Izzet Mill. I actually faced an Izzet Mill deck copying the instant and sorceries that mill you, doubling up on that. Not great, but does this hand look pretty great? Potentially. Do I want to risk it? Kind of. Let's do it. Underground Mortuary. Get. Oh, okay. See, land on top. And that's not land on top. Go to the graveyard. I could have kept it, really. Commune with Dinosaurs almost guaranteed. Should have been grabbing the second land. That's not the second land. But it is good to have haste, and it's good to get a Sunken. Having that be my land for the turn. Lovely. Sylvan Scrying to grab another Sunken. Archdruids to grab Castle Garenbrig, I think. That should do the trick. Either way, it's about to materialize, I imagine. I hope. Just hope everything doesn't go quite downhill. I was spending too. Either way, I was playing the land that I grabbed, so it might as well have been a Sunken. Could have been a Castle Garenbrig, but that's not a big difference. I mean, it could be mostly over pretty quick. At the very least, the Old Growth Troll does not have haste. It would be painful if they were flipping Invasion of Zendikar, turning it into Awakened Skyclave. I've had some of you guys mention that before. Well, it's also nice to get another Sunken. I'll take it. Kill the opponent next turn. Let's do it. Alrighty. Oops. There we go. As long as they don't do their absolutely massive turn, maybe we can kill them. Cross your fingers they don't chain a ton of Storm the Festivals. Yeah. That would be nice. Okay. It's a lot of mana. Hit lands. 2 mana dorks. Land and a dork. Oh boy. Volvenwald Oddity does not do it. Good game. See you later, bud. Too slow. Yeah, let's play another land. Peace.
Ruthless aggression.
Look at all that life. Really, I probably could have held back Ancient Imperiosaur. No, I don't want it held back. No. Crack the egg. Gain some life. Kill him. Really, I probably could have held back Imperiosaur. Tapping Innkeeper, Palani's Hatcher. They're dead. Ooh, alright. Let's just do that again. We got fortunate with those Storm the Festivals. Always scary stuff. Are they gonna hit another Nykthos Shrine to Nyx? They've already tapped the first one, then they hit another one. It enters untapped, plus a Kiora to chain Storm the Festival, Storm the Festival, Storm the Festival. But we've got Extinction Event. That is a very painful thing, potentially, against this deck. Many of their creatures are an odd mana value. Not so much with the Ovenwald Oddity. It's not odd, it's even. It's kind of funny, but for the most part, they're an odd mana value. 1, 3, 5, Cavalier of Thorns. Extinction Event is going to be a thorn in their side. Trim the Ancient Imperiosaur. Maybe Ancient Imperiosaur could go away versus the Tyrranax Rex, just because this particular deck doesn't interact with me too much. Ancient Imperiosaur having the potential to be bigger than Tyrranax Rex. I don't really care about the Ward 4 if, well, they're not going to be targeting my stuff at instant speed at the very least. Alright. Whew. Surprise. I am the one that rams, and I kill ya. Ovenwald Oddity would have killed us potentially. They make so much mana, they grab that, they transform it the same turn that they play it, because they could be making 15, 20 green mana. Ovenwald Oddity giving all their creatures haste, making them a little bigger, and I think giving all their creatures trample. I don't know. It's a perfect addition for that deck, and it could potentially be pretty good for what I'm doing here with Stampede Dinos. Kind of had it in the back of my mind, but kind of not. The turn that I do my thing, I wouldn't also have enough to transform the Ovenwald Oddity. So I'd have to play the Ovenwald one turn, the next turn I'd have to transform it, and then afterwards I'd have to play Ghalta. But I possibly could have played Ghalta some of those turns sooner, so it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm not paying 4 for the Oddity and transforming it for 7, I think. A total of 11 or 12 mana. Nah. If I can make 12 mana, I can play Ghalta, so I'm just going to play Ghalta. And everybody's going to have haste, and we're going to kill him. That's what it's all about. Oh boy, maybe they're mad. Good. Getcha. Put me to sleep.
Dang!
You know what, I'm gonna get some coffee. Be right back. All right. What did I miss? Victor, how's it going? Oh, chatted right as I get back with my fresh cup of coffee. Leave my coffee percolator on for about 2 hours, or 3, might be 2.5, just to keep it warm. Oh, good. the rage quit. Yeah, you definitely joined at the right moment. Perfect stuff. Hopefully all is well with you as well as can possibly be. Who knows what it's going to be tonight. It's certainly been all over the map. Gruul aggro. The opponent's probably mad that somebody did something bigger and better ramp-wise with green mana than they can do. They're probably thinking to themselves, that's not fair. I'm supposed to be the best deck that can ramp and do big things. Oh, no. That's not right. So, that hand is right. Okay. What am I saying? The way that I get to all the mana is tied to a land. If I see a hand that has the Sunken, the Castle, we're already getting there. Pretty close. And is this, well, what could it be? Yorion. I don't like that. You know what? Let's go Cavern of Souls. Castle Garenbrig always enters tapped. Get the Prosperous Innkeeper, get the treasure. Not that it makes a big difference, but preserve Castle Garenbrig. We see that Field of Ruin to destroy non-basic land. Wait until the turn that it's going to be big. Force them to think that maybe some other land is more important. Perhaps. Hopefully getting a forest at some point here. We are sadly forced to just go with Castle Garenbrig. Oh, okay, good. I was a little bit worried. Okay, dress. Still not getting anything. Good. Gain some life. I'll wait. Oh, okay. Strap yourselves in, folks. Do I like playing these Hatcher? No. Carnage Tyrant. The biggest, scariest thing that I can play that can't be targeted without using that treasure. I would have had to use it for Plenty's Hatcher, but I felt like, you missed your chance, buddy. Too late. Not great. I hope. Yeah, you're not attacking. Ooh, Tyrranax Rex would be good. But it's got to be Plenty's Hatcher. Get as many creatures as possible. We've got that Ancient Imperiosaur. I could reach a critical mass where I'm able to tap enough to get Ancient Imperiosaur. Hopefully getting another Castle Garenbrig, but I get 4 life here. So I've turned around the life loss from the Graveyard Glutton. I'm actually up to 21. Perfect. I love it. Now I just get to smack him with Carnage Tyrant and watch him cry. And hope they don't have Extinction Event or the new Sweeper. But this does appear to be Chromatic Black. It could be Torment of Hailfire, Chromatic Black, working in Golos, Tireless Pilgrim, Deadly Cover-Up. That's what I was talking about, unfortunately. The new one from Murder's Murder at Karlov Manor. I've seen it before. Destroy all creatures. It's a black sweeper. If they collect evidence, unfortunately, they could exile target creature thing. Oh, phew. At least I got it. We're playing Plenty's. Let's convoke that Imperiosaur next turn. Hopefully. It is very nice. Not so nice when they kill it, but this is mono black mid-range control, whatever you want to call it. But it was, yes, a perfect example for that Prosperous Innkeeper. And also a good example of Plenty's Hatcher. Even though they killed it, I'm still left with the 2 tokens there. And if the opponent isn't careful, I just might get enough for the Imperiosaur, and it might get to attack that turn. We'll see. More removal coming up. Maybe not. Oh. I just gotta keep chumping Shieldred, and we hope for the best. Like it. Oh boy. Oh, what's okay. Well, that's pretty good. We can go Ancient Imperiosaur, which is pretty, yeah, let's do that. Bet they have removal for Regisaur. They don't want Imperiosaur to attack the turn. Okay. Okay. Removal for 2. Bitter End or whatchamacallit. Oh, don't. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I like it. Oh, attack and deadly cover-up. Or Thoughtseize, that's not doing much for you. Huh. But maybe they don't have removal for Ancient Imperiosaur. Or they're just going to bounce Shieldred. They dealt some damage. They bounce it, return it. It enters untapped, I believe. But that still wouldn't do the trick. Ah, yes, the deadly cover-up, collect evidence, pain, and suffering. Okay, okay. Oh, good. That was perfect. See you later. Not today. You can sweep all you want. You die. Oh, yes, heaven. The Vault-born Tyrant. Oh, heaven. It is a heavenly addition to Dinosaurs. It costs the same as Ancient Imperiosaur or Tyrranax Rex, a total of 7. It enters the battlefield, and when it does, we draw a card and gain 3 life. And whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, we also draw a card and gain 3 life. So if Vault-born Tyrant is part of the package put onto the battlefield by Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, the Vault-born Tyrant sees all those creatures. If I put a Regisaur, a Palanes, and a Carnage Tyrant onto the battlefield in the package, that would mean I'm drawing 4 cards, I'm gaining 12 life, because the Vault-born plus these other 3. Oh, absolutely, man, perfect. But am I worried about this deck? Nothing specific would help. This isn't mono black, waste not. So I think we could still waste this opponent. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, I did a video on the Vault-born Tyrant. Maybe I should link it, just in case. I'll link it for you. Let the opponent stew and wait. What's that? Fair. How do I share? Oh, there we go. They absolutely are going to be OP. Big time. Nah, I don't want to keep that. Okay. Rolling in it with that hand. Lovely stuff. Underground Mortuary and 2 communes. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I want to be keeping. Play it safe. They do have Thoughtseize and various things, and Duresses, which didn't hit anything. And the Sunken. Underground Mortuary. See if we have a land next turn. Not a land. Don't exactly need the haste. I kind of want the haste. But I just want to see if I can draw a Castle Garenbrig. That is big. So you know what we do? We turn Sylvan Scrying into the second Sunken. And we're locked in. Thoughtseize does nothing. Duress, nothing. Duress, chances are, would have gotten rid of that Sylvan Scrying if I hadn't just done it that turn. Hopefully. Oh, Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. This is going to be deadly. Deadly. Oh, it is fantastic art. 2 Sunken. Technically, I need the Castle Garenbrig. I should probably play it safe. And then this Commune, We'll see if it... another big thing. Let's grab another big thing. I'm a little bit worried with their amount of removal. Possibly killing Regis or Alpha. I don't get to attack with everybody that turn. And then the following turn they just go with Deadly Cover-Up, sweeping everybody. And maybe I didn't deal any damage to them. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Because they have a sweeper, I want to try and make sure I can just kill them. Kill them that turn. Do the trick. If they play Shieldred next turn, they're dead. Which is pretty good. But I don't think they're going to do that. Use up your mana. Come on, you know you wanna. Oh boy. It's about to be painful. Yeah, well, I'm able to make 7, 8. What's it gonna be? I know what it's gonna be.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Ah, the Torpor Orb. Painful Torpor Orb. But I have Archdruid's Charm, which one of the modes, I can exile an artifact or enchantment. So that's good. Lethal Form Blight. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I'll go with another Castle Garenbrig and maybe go Tyrranax Rex. Nah, I'll go with Sylvan Scrying to search for a land, and we'll continue to hopefully get Ghalta. I'll grab another castle just in case they do a lot of shenanigans, something like that. The clip, oh, I love that clip. I gotta get around to adding some more ones. I haven't done it in quite some time since some of the newer ones.
This is a load of barnacles.
Stuff like that, but yeah, just have to make some time to, figure out the best one for that one that you shared and a couple others. And I gotta have removal for Regisaur, I would imagine. Let's play it safe. A little safe. Planny's Hatcher, that's where it's at. Now I'll play this, and they'll be like, oh, I got removal for it, I feel safe. The opponent doesn't have too many big things. The only thing this opponent has is a Planny's Hatcher. Oh, maybe it's okay. Okay, that's alright. SpongeBob is the best, yes. Yes, it is heaven. Hopefully they don't have thought seizes. And they see what I was about to do. Huh. Play Shieldred. Do it. Field of Ruin to take out Sunken Citadel is very painful, sadly. That's too bad. We might be able to do it. Does have to be Underground Mortuary, 100%. Oh, Regis or Alpha, keep setting up. You know what, I'm going to play Ancient Imperiosaur. I'm going to see what it draws out. Maybe another Shieldred's Edict. Something like that. Perhaps. Hopefully they don't Deadly Cover-Up. Which actually, that wouldn't be too bad. Okay, paying 4. Good, play Shieldred. Oh, we are just dead. 5, 6, 7. Shieldred would kill us. That darn Lethal Form Blight. I don't like it. Well, we'll see what happens. This might do it. I hope. Peace. Oh, you can't kill all the hasty creatures, buddy.
Ruthless aggression.
I hope I don't lose 1 life somehow, some way. Peace. Oh, you got an instant speed Black Sweeper? No, you don't. But man, that was annoying, I gotta say. Well, it's not super hard. They know what I can do, so... Yes, what a comeback. Heaven. It's always nice when it happens, especially when it happens live. But certainly it was quite reasonable for them to always hold back removal, hold back mana. They knew they couldn't tap out whatsoever. They saw that single Planes Hatcher, they were ready and waiting. They thought, oh, he's going to play Planes, and I don't. And I don't, and I don't. And I wait until I absolutely have it locked up. Maybe they have that deadly cover-up in their hand, the sweeper that was used. But I wait until I have 100%. Doesn't matter. They weren't killing both Regis or Alphas and Planes Hatcher, so I knew for a fact I was going to get everybody attacking with haste. Chances are they could only kill one. So, say it was Planes Hatcher. Both Regisaurs give each other haste, and it gets the job done. One turn, yes, easy win, 1 life. Doesn't matter how much life you're at, as long as you're not dead until the opponent is. Yeah, I'll take it. See you later. You just gotta stay positive, especially easy to stay positive when you know you can achieve something like that every so often. Pretty often, at least I think it's pretty often that I seem to be doing that sort of thing. Pack a punch. Pretty big punch. Even if they were at 40 life, they still would have been basically dead, which is pretty fantastic stuff. Okay. Whew, 2 back-to-back black opponents. That is very interesting, to say the least. Maybe it's going to finally be Rakdos Vampires, which I haven't seen too much, but perhaps people have gotten Rakdos Vampires out of their system. Well, they moved on to different decks. Yes is right. It's perfect. Don't think this happens all the time, but when it does happen, thumbs up, especially if it is against Azorius Control. That's not Azorius Control, but hey. Sometimes you have 2 Sunkens and a castle. Archdruids grab Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, I would imagine. Hopefully it's not some... We've got 4-color shenanigans. This could be Quintorius, maybe? Perhaps? Something not fun. I could see Quintorius coming in hot. 4-color mill. I don't know, your guys' guess is as good as mine. You know what, I'm kind of tempted to just go Castle Garenbrig. Search for Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, and possibly kill him next turn with that Cavern of Souls. They see what I'm going to grab, and they're going to hold up a counterspell if they have a counterspell, but they can't counter what I'm about to do. But they don't know that they can't counter it. Okay, a Lotus field. Huh. Well. Changes things a little bit. Not too much. Of course, we use Tyrranax Rex, hopefully to draw out a sweeper. Cross my fingers. Pressure Jace, big time. I would imagine Tyrranax Rex draws out a sweeper. And if they sweep, that means Strict Proctor goes away. And I want Strict Proctor to go away. But at some point I could just have enough mana to do what I need to do. With Ghalta, I have enough to pay the tax of the Strict Proctor. Have to pay an extra 2. Oh boy. Untap your Lotus field. Discontinuity maybe coming in hot. Or a sweeper. No. Okay, they have 4. This is looking good. I like this. Sylvan Scrying, that is dead. Ish. Maybe. Close. We certainly are getting there. Really, Archdruid's charm to take out the Strict Proctor would be the best, come to think of it. Yeah. Another Sunken, let's play it safe. Really should have just used Archdruids. Maybe I'll do it now. I'll do that while they're tapped out. See you later. None of your funny business. You better have another one. I hope. I don't have another one. I hope, yeah. Oh boy. They're ready and waiting to play that Lotus field, and now they can't. No, it maybe slows them down enough. Or that. That also potentially wins the game. Most combinations of cards they grab, they are going to do it. We'll talk about the three. Usually it's Omniscience, Vorinclex, and the one version of Liliana. Well, Omniscience has to be into the library. They're not casting their spells for free. That's not happening. That's our best bet, but I would imagine we're probably maybe dead. Okay, yeah, looking pretty good. Ooh, that's a lot. Pour over the pages, probably. They mostly go infinite. Pretty much go infinite, I would think. Continually untapping their Lotus fields. All right. But I have one in these sort of scenarios. They've done their thing, they've dug, they haven't found a thing. And I don't expect them probably winning at this point. They 8, 10, 11, 17. Yikes. Okay. Getting there. That tends to do the trick. Yeah, none of that shenanigans. Painful stuff. Not often you see it, but Lear, Disciple of the Drowned. Each instant and sorcery card in their graveyard had flashback. They had a bunch of mana with the Lotus fields, so they were going to continually play those pour over the pages, tapping the Lotus fields, untapping both Lotus fields with pour over the pages ability in the graveyard here. There. Draw 3 cards, untap up to 2 lands, then discard a card, cycling and digging, getting to the Emergent Ultimatum and various other things. Okay. I kind of like Terra Sunder, maybe taking out Omniscience. That could be a very real possibility. You know what? I kind of like that. Trim Ancient Imperiosaur and Surak. I could choose Omniscience plus something else. As long as I take out Omniscience, they have only one thing that I gave them, and I had to shuffle some other card into their library. Yeah, that might be our ticket. This hand certainly could be the ticket. Sunken Citadel, 100%. Commune with Dinosaurs to dig. Dig for another Sunken or Castle Garenbrig. Oh, okay, so we're digging for another Sunken, which we don't find. Could have grabbed Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, but everything enters the battlefield tapped, and Archdruid's charm is perfect, pretty much. Hopefully. Yeah, getting the Archdruids. Castle next turn. Archdruids to search for you know what. Maybe. Yeah, just do it now. Maybe they have a counter spell. I don't think that's the case. Usually they just try and do their thing the best they can. They focus on themselves. But, yeah, we need some hasty creatures. We need that Surak and Gorklaw and all the other things. However, they're not quite popping off this turn. We might be safe. Definitely Commune to start looking for the big stuff. Big time. Hopefully Carnage Tyrant is scary enough maybe to draw out a sweeper. That wouldn't be so bad. If it slows them down... Oh, Strict Proctor. Strictly good. Strictly painful. However, Archdruid is also painful. The question becomes if I want to take out... Yeah, I'm just going to take it out. No shenanigans from you. And we'll play another one. Ooh, good stuff. And I can also make Restless Cottage a creature too. If they do sweep, might be nice. Maybe. Maybe we're not dead. They have one low. Oh, pour over the pages, and that could do it. I don't think they're going to be able to go with the Ultimatum this turn. Maybe. That doesn't seem to be the case. But they are desperate. If they don't get a sweeper, we will kill them. That's pretty good. Hexproof tends to do the trick. Doesn't matter how much mana you have. You can't target that guy. Nice. You die. I think. Oh, shucks. When in doubt, just play a thing with hexproof. Love it. Yeah. Keeping in Terra Sunder. Terra Sunder also, we could take out that Chandra Awaken. No. Torch. The new Chandra there. Doubling or copying the first instant or sorcery that's cast that turn. We'll see. Take her out, take Omniscience out, whatever is the most problematic thing. Planeswalker, creature, enchantment, artifact, doesn't matter. Well, it does matter if we kept this hand. Not happening. 100%. Well, there we go. You get something that's bad and you get something that's basically perfect. However, I'm sending Cavern to the bottom. I've got 3 lands. 2 of them is a Sunken in the Castle. Archdruid is just going to grab another Sunken. So at the moment we are looking at 7. It should be 7. So there's a very good possibility we don't need the Cavern at all. We wouldn't have needed that Cavern. Nice to see Terra Sunder though. Gonna look for a source of black if I see another Sunken. Well, the other Sunken. Yeah. That's gonna be black with the Archdruid's Charm. Or yeah, no, that's what we're doing. Big time. Okay, strap yourselves in. If they don't do their thing, if we draw Ghalta Stampede Tyrant next turn, it could be close. Underground Mortuary does enter the battlefield tapped, sadly. But hey, maybe. Oh, I kind of like that Archdruids. We'll smack them with Tyrranax Rex. Hope for the best. Archdruids at the very least does guarantee we get Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, and we have enough mana to play Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Have to be at least a little bit scared of T-Rex, I hope. But again, they could go infinite. They have 2 Lotus fields. Interesting. Well, I don't need the Prosperous Innkeeper. We'll keep the Archdruids or Terra Sunder. Keep that possibility alive. Watch them go Discontinuity. Or a Sweeper. Something. Nothing. That is That is very interesting indeed. Okay, okay. 3 Lotus Fields has to basically do it. It's got to. It might be an ultimatum this turn, which, again, with Terra Sunder and Archdruid's Charm, could be pretty good. That might actually be quite helpful. Okay. Milling some stuff. Alright. That's not so bad. Oh boy. Are they dead? Got the clip ready and waiting. They must have something up their sleeve. They must. They have to. You know what? We're going to go Archdruid's Charm. See what it draws out. Would they have a counter spell? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm going to try for it. We're going to give her a go. See what happens. Could be Settle the Wreckage. I don't know. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa is right. I had my finger on the button just in case they didn't find it. Just in case I was about to do what I needed to do. Whew. More like unsettling wreckage. Unsettling devastation. I am the wreckage. They are the whatever is left over. I gotta say, I didn't have high hopes. When you're staring down 3 Lotus Fields, it's pretty safe to assume they're going to be able to start digging, pour over the pages, untapping. I am the one who wrecks. Let me make myself bigger. I am the one who wrecks. Get him. I think so. Yeah, definitely share it. Victor or anybody else, if you have clips from music videos, shows, movies, whatever it is, wrestling, I'm always happy to consider adding them. It's good. Oh, that's even better. Literally, Tyrranax Rex. Man. I'll take it. A lot of fantastic games and matches tonight. Whew. Well, that's good. All right, I think I'll leave it there for now. That was a fantastic nightcap. Seemed to get there pretty often enough, at least for me. But I still think I should try, upping it to 19, 20 lands eventually. I did that for a couple nights there, 19 lands, and then I couldn't resist the urge. I went back down to 18, and you get to devastate. Pretty good. I think the difference maker was having Sylvan Scrying in. When I was trying the 19 lands, I didn't have Sylvan. The consistency of just assembling all the pieces, that's like pretty much the most important thing. Whew, okay. Yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight. Victor, Evan, nice to see you again. Commander Crane, Hut, JDX, anybody else watching right now, later on, have a good rest of your time zone. Get some good rest. Yes, good games indeed. And see you next time. Peace.